Yahoo! Hello, hello, hello mga masters and mga ka-G! Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning po sa inyong lahat dyan sa Pilipinas at sa buong Asian countries at kung saan man kayong lupalop ng ating daigdig ay hayaan niyo muna kami ni G, the green girly cutie patutig mana na batiin po kayo ng good morning, good noon, good afternoon, good evening at good night na po sa mga ready na matulog. And po, welcome po sa ating third episode natin ngayon. Ang topic natin about what happens to your body or to our body when we eat ultra-processed foods. Ayun po, ika-third day na po natin ngayon at I hope na ito na po yung last ng ating topic, last day. Ayun, so before we start, mga masters and mga ka-G, hihingin ko muna or I would like to ask for your thumbs up, for your like, share, and subscribe, please, to my channel, Master Worm, for more updated, and of course, so you can follow my vlogs, and of course, all of my activities. Lalo na po ito, every day we have these videos here in my YouTube channel po. All right, so and of course, before we start, also I would like to greet Inday Ana, which is Inday Ana is a member of our team by Kulitan, and Diana, happy birthday to you. All right. So what happens to our body when we eat ultra processed foods? So ayun, please review the last two episodes, so you will be able to understand, okay, our topic. So now let's proceed to the next topic natin, which is our the third day. So what are the common ultra processed foods? Ano po ang mga common na mga ultra processed foods? Ito po mga masters, please listen with your sounds on. Okay? Ultra processed foods are sometimes called highly processed foods because they have been significantly altered to reduce fats, sugar, salts, and hydrated oils. So ito po, reduce na po. Kumbaga, they had a process to reduce those fats, sugars, salts, and hydrated oils. They also contain food substances rarely used in kitchens and additives whose function is to make the final product tastier and more attractive. They can easily be identified by reading the product's labels. Alright? So makikita niyo po, they can easily be identified by reading the product's labels. So makikita mo na talaga na sila po ay highly processed na. The additional ingredients give the foods a better taste and flavor. So they added some stuff there to make the food tantalizing, just not in the eyes, but also on our tongue. Okay, which will make people want them more. So it's a marketing strategy, right? The additives and preservatives also make the food shelf stable. The food's shelf stable, so they can last longer and can be stored in a kitchen pantry. So dried na po sila, hindi na po kailangan na hindi sila madaling masira at pwede na siyang ilagay sa cabinet or sa pantry. Okay, so hindi naman lahat po na processed or highly processed food ay pwede ma-store sa pantry, but most of them are also stored in the refrigerators and of course in the freezers. Okay, most of them. So some examples of ultra-processed foods are, number 1, chicken nuggets. Chicken nuggets. Number 2 is fried chicken. Number 3 is hot dogs. Number 4 is packed soups. Number 7, potato chips. Ito na, may mga dry na po ito. Next is soft drinks or sodas. Next is sweetened breakfast cereals. Ito po yung mga dried na pwede ilagay sa pantry. Cookies, cheese crackers, sodas and energy drinks. Yun po sila. So G, nandito rin si G natin. Bumalik na. Okay? Whenever possible, try to pick less processed foods over ultra-processed ones. Consider the examples that with this I'm gonna give you some examples, and please try to consider this. So, minimally processed versus processed versus ultra processed. So, meron po sila mga minimally processed, konti lang. Ito na process talaga. Ito super or highly or ultra processed po sila. Tatlong varieties po sila. So, yung minimally processed is example is fresh or frozen fish. Bumili ka lang ng isda, fresh, pero ninagay mo na po sa freezer. That's already a minimally processed. So, ang processed po niyan is canned fish. Okay? Canned fish. So, it means na parang sardinas po siya. Or yung isda lang talaga na linagay lang sa can. Ganun. Ultra-processed version niya is breaded fish sticks. Okay? So, isda na frozen, na fresh na isda, minimally processed. Yung process is canned fish. Pwede siyang yung sardinas. Ang katatlo, ultra-processed is yung isda ay breaded fish sticks na po siya kasi may mga processes na involved dyan. Tinanggal na yung mga buto-buto niya, binalot na po siya sa mga breading niya, at mga preservatives na pong linagay dyan. At ilalagay sa plastic at i-frozen po yan. Nilalagay po yan sa freezer at i-microwave na lang po yan, or kung minsan binibake or biniprito. Diba? So some more, let's say we have the fresh corn. Ang fresh corn is the basic niya, minimally processed. And ang process niya is canned corn. Nilagay na po sa can. And ang kanyang ultra processed is corn chips. Ayun, di ba? Corn chips na po siya. And then fresh carrot sticks. Fresh carrot sticks. So, sinaslice na po yung mga carrots. Di ba? That's minimally processed. And then ang process niya is, of course, carrot juice. So, dumaan na po siya sa blender, sa smoothie or sa juicer, at lumabas na po yung juice. And ang kanyang ultra-processed is carrot cake made with refined sugar. So, naging complex na po siya. Next is whole wheat. Whole wheat. Yan ang minimally processed. Ang kanyang process is white flour. White flour. Okay? Flour or flour. Okay? White flour. Ang kanyang ultra-processed is cookies. So, ginamit na po yung flour na yan sa paggawa ng cookies. Next, apple. Yung apple mismo na fruit is minimally processed. Inugasan mo lang po siya at ayun. Ang kanyang process is unsweetened apple sauce. So may mga process na po sila, parang yung sauce niya pinadaan lang sa food processor, at may mga ginawa po sila mga extra mga procedures. At ang ultra processed po niyan is applesauce with high fructose corn syrup. Dinagdagan na po siya ng mas maraming pampatamis o yung high fructose corn syrup. Next is tomato. Simple lang po yung tomato. Yung kanyang minimally processed is tomato, hinugasan mo lang at store. And then yung kanyang processed is canned tomatoes. So ninagay po siya sa can, na seal. And of course, yung kanyang ultra processed is ketchup. Ketchup is an ultra processed na tomato. All right, so what are 7 foods that may cause cancer? Next topic natin is how can you avoid ultra processed foods? How can you avoid ultra processed foods? It can be hard to avoid ultra processed foods. Sabi dito, many of these options tend to be cheaper and more convenient than whole or unprocessed or minimally processed foods. So mas mura ang ultra-processed food compared po sa whole or sa mga natural. Picking organic, plant-based, or all-natural options does not necessarily means these products are not ultra-processed. Tandaan po natin na pag bumili tayo ng mga pagkain na sabi nila organic, okay, or plant-based, it doesn't mean na hindi siya lahat sila po, or it doesn't mean na hindi siya ultra processed. Okay, one way to cut back or eliminate ultra processed foods is to start by adding more whole and minimally processed foods to your diet. eating more plant-based foods and less ultra-processed foods can improve your overall health and reduce your risk of severe health conditions like high blood pressure or hypertension, diabetes, and heart diseases. Okay, so additional ways to reduce your intake of ultra processed foods. Pick processed foods with less fat, sugar, and salt. This can help you avoid ingredients that might lead to health problems. Number two, read food labels. Okay, when you're in the grocery shop, always read nutrition and ingredient labels. Okay, avoid food additives and preservatives like high fructose corn syrup, food dyes, hydrogenated oils, and monosodium glutamate or MSG, vetsin, sodium nitrate, and sodium and sulfites, nitrates and nitrites and sulfites, sodiums. Okay, like bisulfite, sodium bisulfite, sodium sulfite, etc. Marami yan. And then shop healthier staples. Rather than buying ultra-processed food, stock up quinoa, brown rice, low or no sodium nuts, seeds, and their butters. Trail mixes without candy and frozen and fresh fruits and vegetables. Cook at home. Ayun. Magluto sa bahay. And make your own snacks. And of course, make healthier alternatives. Ayun po, we're gonna proceed. We're gonna add this tomorrow because we're running out of time. So I will be stopping from that. And then we'll discuss more about how cooking at home. Alright mga masters and mga ka-G, kita-kits mamaya tayo sa ating premier marathon sa Bahay Kulitan. This is G, the green girly cutie patootie iguana, and Master Worm. God is great. Yahoo!